really don't see how Nick does that every day. Like, it is so tiring, but it was such a vibe. Honestly, like, I see why Nick likes to do it. It's fun. It's so fun.
You can always tell when someone's in love, not by what they say, but by the way everything around them starts to change. That's exactly what happened to Olandria.
He do be tired though. He be drinking them energy drinks. But it was cool though. It's so fun, like, experiencing Nick's world, because obviously, like, that's not something I do on a regular. So it's cool. It's a little vibe. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm trying new things, because, like, the old Olandria would have been like, I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would stick to my regular things. That's what I like about, like, being around Nick. He encourages me to try different stuff.
The moment she went live, it felt different. The way she smiled between sentences, the way her voice softened every time Nick's name came up, you could feel it. She wasn't performing, she was feeling.
Oh, yeah. Bro, the entire time I was at Vegas, Nick would text me like, oh, I'm so jealous. I'm just looking at your story. I'm so jealous. I want to be there so bad. I'm like, He was having FOMO really bad. I knew he was going to, like, love the stories and stuff. Greek Fest with the boys was so fun. I was treated like a queen the whole time. It was so funny because, like, when it came to, like, the flights and stuff, mind you, Nick now be all in the back of the plane. They was booking me first class every time. Girl, one of my seats was 1A. I was up the front, like, sitting good, sleeping good. They all in the back cramped up. Like, yeah, they made sure I was good. Yeah, they took really, really good care of me. Oh, you're a Ravens fan. Y'all not doing too good. Me and Nick's team is just, I don't know. I don't watch hockey. I literally told Nick I wanted to go to a hockey game just for the fights. It's so cute to see how the brands come up with, like, a whole mood board or a whole concept for me and Nick every single time, to see, like, their different their different, you know what I'm saying, takes on our story and how they want to, like, put it out through the camera lens. It's so beautiful.
She brought up the Sweet Greens collab, the one where Nick mixed up cabbage and onion, and the internet ran wild with it. Everyone was joking, saying she should have corrected him right there on camera, and that's when Olandria said something that hit deeper than anyone expected. Support in public, correct in private.
Okay, with the whole mistaking the cabbage and the onion thing, I'm not finna embarrass Nick on camera. I'm gonna go along with whatever he got going on. I'm gonna correct you in private though. I need to learn that. When your partner act up in public or will do whatever in public, go along with that. Say, yeah. Correct them in private. You don't correct them in front of no cameras. Hello? He could have said it was a parrot. I was gonna be like, exactly. And some of the cameras did cut off. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what y'all need to be on one accord with y'all partner. Y'all ain't finna catch me correcting mine in front of no audience channel.
That line silenced the noise, because it wasn't just about vegetables, it was about love, respect, and partnership. She explained how she knew it was wrong, but chose not to embarrass him. That's not my role, she said. I love him. I'll tell him later, when the cameras are off. It wasn't offensive, it was gentle. The kind of quiet loyalty that tells you this isn't a fling. This is someone who protects her person, even when the world's watching. That's rare, especially online, where couples will humiliate each other for likes. Olandria isn't doing that. She's building something private inside something very public. And the way she spoke about Nick, the ease, the calm, the certainty, it felt like someone who's finally found a home in another person. She even laughed about how he pushes her to step outside her comfort zone, to try things she used to avoid. The best growth happens outside your comfort zone.
He said it's too confident too. Y'all need to learn from me. Instead of trying to clown me, don't correct your words in front of our company. Person private though. Hashtag, I'm a 55. Exactly. That's how that's supposed to be. United Front, exactly. So we just want to act like okay, y'all. Thank you. I just love the way y'all love us. Like, this feeling right here is like, I just can't explain it. Let's ask Nick. That's exactly why I ain't telling. I know he gonna tell. All we have to tell Nick, whatever I'm doing, when it's gonna come out. Now he can't hold on. I don't know what's wrong with him. Oh, poor baby, he just really don't know how to just. He just be so excited to share. Every time I tell him something, I gotta bang him, make him sign an NDA. Like, you can't tell nobody. Like, be quiet. He's doing better though. He's doing way better. He be catching himself now. Okay. He just be so excited for me. He's so cute.
she said. You could hear that smile in her voice. Proud, playful, in love. And then came the little confession that sent everyone spiraling. Nick stole her sweater. She rolled her eyes and laughed, saying, "That sweater better see me later this week." A simple joke. But the tone said everything. They're seeing each other. They're close. And she doesn't even try to hide how much she enjoys it. She admitted she used to play life on the safe side. She wasn't the try something new type. But Nick, he made her see what she'd been missing. The best growth happens outside your comfort zone, she said with a smile. And it wasn't a quote. It was her truth. You could tell she wasn't talking about hiking or hobbies. She was talking about emotional growth, about being brave enough to be seen. Because that's what love does. It holds you steady while you step into something new. Then she laughed. That loud, unfiltered kind of laugh that only shows up when someone's talking about their person.
When I saw that he spilled the Olafest beans, him and Max, like, bro, like, what? He can't help himself. He was just so excited. I don't think Nick realized he was feeling it too. He just noticed it when Max did it. Oh, Nick spilled first? I'm talking about some Nick gave hints all night. That's what I be talking about, bro. And I literally told him, like, don't say anything. Like, don't. Oh, no, it's a surprise, it's a surprise. He just, can't hold water. Y'all can't hold water either. Y'all just like him. Oh, yeah, stole my hoodie. It better be in my hands this week, I know that. He did steal my hoodie. Had to clock him on that, too. I texted him, I said, Street saying that's my hoodie. So it was cold. He said he lost his other hoodie, child. I'm like, lose that one, it's me and you. Yeah, just stretching it all out. I don't know how Nick lose everything. That be blowing my mind. Nick reminds me of my younger sister, Zenoria. That's how she is. She lose so much stuff. Like, she's just like that. His family is such a vibe. I love hanging out with them. All of Nick's friends are so sweet. I love like how inviting Nick's friends are. They're super sweet, so nice, super inviting. Like, I don't know. I just be vibing. Like, Nick really got some cool friends. I feel like we both have like some good, cool, down-to-earth childhood friends. That's one thing I can say about his friends too. They remind me of mine.
She said Nick has this habit of losing things all the time. Hoodies, chargers, anything that's not glued down. And apparently, this time, it was one of hers. "He stole my sweater," she joked, shaking her head. "That sweater better see me later this week." Fans immediately lost it. The comment section exploded. But behind the teasing, you could hear something else. Affection. The kind that sneaks into your voice before you even notice. She teased him like someone who's comfortable, like someone who's already built a rhythm with another person. And every time she said his name, her tone softened just a little more. But Olandria didn't just gush. She grounded herself too. She told her fans she appreciates how much they care, how much they ship her and Nick. But she reminded everyone that what they share isn't for performance. "They owe us nothing," she said. And she's right. They don't. It was a small statement, but it said a lot. It showed that she's not letting the internet control her relationship narrative. She's giving us glimpses, not access. Moments, not the whole story. And that balance between sharing and protecting is exactly what makes her so different. Because every time she speaks about Nick, you don't just hear affection, you hear trust. And trust, more than anything else, is what makes this love story feel real. At one point, Olandria started talking about Nick's friends and family, and that's when everything started to click. She said his parents are warm, his friends are funny and welcoming, and that being around them feels easy. "They're just good people," she said, and the way she smiled after that told the whole story. Because when someone talks about their partner's world like that, it's not just admiration, it's belonging. She isn't orbiting around Nick's life anymore, she's part of it. And it goes both ways. Her dad apparently texts Nick now. They've got their own inside jokes, their own mini friendship going on. She said she doesn't even know what they talk about half the time, but the idea of her dad and Nick messaging each other had her laughing, and maybe blushing just a little. You could tell it meant something. Her family likes him. His family adores her. It's that quiet kind of approval that doesn't need to be shouted. It just exists. Natural, steady, real. Then she started joking about Nick's everyday habits, how he loses everything, how he needs to be reminded of where his things are, how he can't keep a secret even if he tried. He just gets too excited, she said. Every time I tell him something, he wants to share it with the world. She wasn't annoyed, she was amused. That's what made it beautiful. She didn't talk about him like someone she tolerates. She talked about him like someone she truly understands. Someone whose flaws make them more human, not less lovable, and that's when it hit people watching. This isn't a highlight reel kind of love. This is real life love.
I can't wait till like all of our friends meet. It's just gonna be so funny because like obviously we different. But I think that's what I like about it. Like it keeps, I don't know, keeps it fun. Can I swim? Now you saw that finale episode, y'all. Don't ask me nothing about no swimming. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Nick to teach me how to swim. You know what's so funny? My mom used to be in a motorcycle club. So it's so funny like that Nick likes to, he's like, interested in motorcycles. When we was at his house, he was trying to show me his motorcycle. I think he even get on the road. But maybe I'll learn to ride. It's so funny because when I was younger, I always wanted like dirt bikes and four-wheelers and things like that. I cannot wait to buy that stuff for myself. And my dad can't wait to meet Nick. He be riding Nick. He texted me one time, he called me, was like, yeah, I rode Nick. I was like, you what? What did you say? So they be riding each other, child. It's so funny. Nick cannot wait to meet my dad. Bro, I don't know what Nick finna ask him. I might need to be in a room. Nick thinks my dad is like the most interesting person ever. Yeah, Nick really does get along with everyone. It's so cool to see like how he could just vibe regardless of what kind of setting he's in. Yeah, I think they're gonna get along just fine. I can cuss now I can't. So my mama, she don't play that. I still can't cuss. Now, Miss Jennifer, she let like Nick didn't be cussing in front of her. I was like, ooh, mama take notes. Let's take it because when I first heard Nick cuss in front of his mom, I was like, oh, you gonna take that? Has Nick ever cussed in front of me? I don't think. And like Nick do come around, and say if he do slip up and cuss in front of my mama, I cannot wait to see her reaction. Like I ain't warning Nick about nothing. I mean, I ain't even cussing that out here. She gonna scare him. Oh my goodness, maybe I do need to warn him.
The kind that laughs at the small things, the kind that forgives quickly, the kind that protects even when no one's looking. She said she's grateful for how the fans support them, but she also reminded everyone this relationship isn't a storyline, it's her life. That's why by the time she ended the live, it didn't even matter whether she said we're official or not. You could feel it. You could see it in the way she talked, the way she smiled, the way she caught herself grinning whenever his name came up. This wasn't about TikTok. It wasn't about content. It was about love, the kind that doesn't need a camera to make it real. Toward the end of the live, the energy changed again. Olandria started talking about their time together on the show. The moments everyone keeps replaying, the ones that made people believe in them from the start. She laughed about rewatching their kisses, saying she hadn't realized how intense they looked until she saw them again. I was watching like, girl, calm down, she joked, covering her face in mock embarrassment. But the truth slipped through her laughter. She was reliving something that still makes her heart race. She described how Nick kicked his legs after one of their kisses, hiding his face in a pillow, and the chat went wild. It was playful, unfiltered, and real. Two people still caught up in a memory that clearly meant more than just TV. And that's the thing about them. Every story she tells feels like a snapshot from something genuine. Not a PR relationship, not a highlight reel romance, just two people figuring it out, one inside joke at a time. It's the tone that gives everything away. That quiet warmth people only use when they're talking about someone who feels like home.
Thompson kissing down. Child, anyways. Thompson had him shook and did. It's so funny because like looking back at all the videos, I didn't really realize like how intense like my kisses were. I had no business. I'm just looking at myself shocked. I'm thinking like while I'm doing it, I'm like, okay, all right, I'm just kissing. Like, girl, doing it is one thing, but watching it back is like, oh my goodness. Fuzzy. Buzz. I don't know. Oh, don't get on here talking y'all played. I just ain't the time for that. Don't head on now. I was overly going. Now, you better take that shit back. Overly going is crazy. Never, ever. All because I kissed real good a few times. Best kiss in history? What? Stop. Yeah, them legs was flowing. I can't lie. I was kicking the legs, facing the pillow. I was like, what? I don't know, y'all. Yeah, off a kiss. Ain't that crazy? Oh, not too much. I'm reminiscing. Girl, please. I'm not blushing. I got blush on. Purple? Yeah, I'll do purple. Nick want me to do purple. Here. So maybe like a dark purple. Something cute. I like Nick's beard. Every time he cut it, I'm like, why you cut it? The beard on him looks good.
And by the time she ended the live, she didn't need to announce anything. There was no official label, no big reveal, just this overwhelming feeling that whatever they have, it's steady, it's mutual, it's real. Because you can fake chemistry on camera. You can fake a smile for a brand deal, but you can't fake how your whole voice changes when you talk about someone you love. And that's what Olandria showed everyone that night. She didn't have to say, "I'm in love." She simply proved it with every laugh, every story, every quiet defense of the person she chooses, again and again. So maybe that's why fans felt it so deeply. Because we weren't just watching a live, we were witnessing a love story still being written in real time by two people who probably don't even realize how beautiful it looks from the outside. And that's the truth about Olandria right now. She's not performing anymore. She's living it. And that's what made that entire live so unforgettable. It wasn't drama, it wasn't performance.
He just likes having a clean face. Yeah, he do be saying be getting itchy. I'm like, just put oil on it. Like, maybe I can get him to put it out and not cut it. Not y'all scared about the marathon. He been eating so bad too. He just like me for real. Like, I'm scared for him in this marathon. Oh yeah, he do love some pizza. Oh, that Mount Everest is not happening. I'm not saying that. I'm crying. He ain't doing no Mount Everest.
It was just raw honesty, the kind that reminds you what love actually looks like when no one's trying to make it perfect. Olandria didn't say she's in love, she showed it. Through the way she spoke, the way she smiled, the way she protected someone she clearly cares about. And if this live proved anything, it's that sometimes the quietest love stories are the ones that last the longest. But what did you think? What was your favorite moment from Olandria's live? Was it the support in public moment, the stolen sweater, or just the way she couldn't stop smiling every time Nick's name came up? Comment below. I read every single one. And if you want more deep dives into Nick and Olandria's moments, make sure to subscribe. Because trust me, this story is only just beginning.